Alright, well, I'm gonna have my friend's music playing in the background. Matt on Spotify. I'll probably put the link after this video. Check it out, it's pretty good. He just came out with this new song, a couple new ones lately, and he's got a big drop coming, I think the 17th. And one of the songs is kind of a collab between us about space, where we kind of brainstormed on it together, but I mean, he made it, but it's kind of cool. He used my graphic for the Mars thing for the visualizer on there, so pretty dope. Anyways, I was gonna have that talk, but I was gonna say some people send me art and stuff, which that one got damaged in shipping, so I need to fix it. Try to fix it and then figure out where I'm gonna hang stuff, because I don't want to get too cluttered. It's already kind of not super balanced. So when the room's all the way done, I think I'll figure it out better where stuff like that's gonna go. But I think I have 2 or 3 things to hang from people who have sent me like art and stuff through the mail from my Snapchat story, like people I know that watch my story. It's kind of cool. So if anybody wants to send me anything, you might see it while I'm walking in this room, if I figure out where I'm gonna hang everything or what's going on. And we're working on more world records to go up there. Well, those aren't world records, but they're newspaper articles for the walking thing. And those, what's crazy is those articles aren't even near my actual records now, what I can do. Those were like the early start, and it made all those newspapers. So I don't know, we'll probably collect some more of those at some point. But those places said they can't do any more articles because it's too similar. So they pretty much said they're not doing any more until I break official records and get like the certificates and stuff from, say, Guinness, or I think there's a couple other ones you can go with. So we'll see what we can do with that. But the bad part is, like, Guinness, they're fucking lazy. They don't, you either have to pay like thousands of dollars for like a witness team to come and watch you do it, or I think once in a while they have events, but they're really far away and they're not long enough. So one of the records that I want to set or whatever, well, I've already broken the highest known of this, but it's not through Guinness. But most steps in 1 month, like I've already emailed Guinness like multiple times, and I have a few pending records that I can go for that they approved. But you have to have like all this proof and these witnesses and all this crazy shit. Like, it's actually really hard to do it. They make it way harder than it needs to be. So like when I did my step record in this room over the winter, I recorded the whole thing on a live stream, so like it can't be contested. Like I have the proof. Like, you can't say I didn't do it. I have a live stream video that cannot be altered because it's a live stream. It has the date and time, everything. It all matches the live stream. I mean, it's solid proof. But like Guinness, they have shit where they probably won't take that as proof because they have this whole process that you have to do all this crazy extra shit. But I mean, I'm gonna get it official, damn it. But it may not be through Guinness. They're fucking lazy. And like, I've emailed them too about, you know, witnessing that, and they said they won't even do it because they won't have a person sit down that long for a whole month and count those steps. You know what I mean? I mean, they won't pay a person to do that because that's like a long ass time. That's a hard job. I mean, not hard, but meticulous, and like, you know, it takes up so much time. So, I mean, pretty much when AI takes over, it will be able. Okay, Snapchat cuts me off every 3 minutes on this video thing, so. And I'm gonna stop posting to Facebook and Instagram because they're super gay. And they only allow 1-minute video clips. So if I want to post anything longer than a minute to those platforms, I have to chop everything manually down to 1 minute. And that takes extra time and it gets annoying. So, I mean, it's not even really worth it. Most of my audience is on Snapchat stories. So Snapchat's getting my entire story. Any other platform is getting some, but I mean, I'm starting to dwindle down on those because fuck it. It's just so annoying. Whoever made those platforms that way. 1 minute is nothing. So, anyways. So yeah, what I was saying is once AI takes over and can just absorb all data and know what's factual and know what's the truth, AI could watch that video of me literally breaking the highest known record for most steps in 1 month within this room, all on live stream video, and it will know my exact step count, and it will know it's true, it will know it's proof. And I mean, Guinness will probably start using AI. Everybody will start using AI. So at some point, Guinness might take my record. So I mean, I'm keeping all that proof. Anything I do where they, you know, can't pay a fucking person to actually sit there and count it because they're lazy, you know, AI is just gonna fix everything. I mean, to some extent, I'm waiting. I have a lot of things planned that actually are counting on AI being able to do what I know it's going to be able to do. It's just a matter of time. Like, it's just a countdown. We don't know when exactly, but it's coming. Matt Spotify tearing it up. This shit gets me pumped. He's got a lot of good songs. I've listened to this a lot, and it just keeps getting better. It's crazy. Alright, so back to the main topic that I wanted to talk about today that has been brought up a lot lately on X, wholly, by health professionals and like tech people, is the anti-aging and basically immortality if it gets to a certain point in our lifetime. Like the way things are going with AI. So if we hit AI super intelligence, so they call it ASI, if that happens when it's expected, with like the latest estimates, I think we're between even 2029 could be the soonest. 2029 to like 2032 maybe, somewhere in that range, most likely. And that basically means that our AI is then more intelligent than humans, like completely in every way, more superior than humans. We're almost there in some aspects, not in every single category yet, but it's getting there. And once it does, that's the point where it can learn itself. Like it can, without us telling it what to do, you know, it'll learn by itself and improve itself. And once it starts improving itself, it's basically just going to explode and multiply, like I said. Because right now, for the entire human history, we've been working at human speed. Human traditions, human speed. So we're used to that. We think that's how it stays. That is not how it stays. Because what's about to happen is we're going to hit a point that we've never even got a glimpse of yet in our entire history. This is all going to be brand fucking new. It's hard to even comprehend it because we're so used to traditional stuff and everything that we've heard about from our parents and our history. You know, it's all like kind of stable because it's everything we know from our entire life experience since we were born. We were born into this system that's been stuck this way. Pretty much, you know, the same. I mean, improving and maybe getting worse in some ways. But technology, though, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of humans, technology, if you really think about it, technology has been our purpose. Because since the beginning of time, we have been improving it consistently. And, like, obviously, our purpose is to, you know, carry on our bloodline. Breed, you know, live, breed, survive, pass down our knowledge, and then die. I mean, that's the basic purpose of, most life forms. So if you look at the animal kingdom, I mean, that's all they're doing. They're just worried about survival because they haven't mastered this shit like we have. So we have so many more worries because we're so much more complex. And the way we think, we can actually think deeply about what's going on and what the hell our purpose should really be. Our deeper purpose other than just surviving, like animals do. Animals literally just survive, breed, die. Eat each other, evade being eaten. Just basically survival. That's their life. They're just surviving as long as they can and trying to carry forward their bloodline. That's the most basic way to put it. And that is built into us also, but that is like the most basic way to look at it. Yes, we should be doing that, but because our brains are so much more advanced and like we're actually capable of so many more things, our overall purpose as like a species is not just that. I mean, that's like the most basic thing about it. But our complex purpose, like our real purpose, like what makes us special, I think it really is technology. It's building, creation. Humans create things. That's what separates us from animals. I mean, just think about it. Think about all the things we can build and create that make life easier or better or, accelerate progress that we can do that no animal can do. Not even close. No life form that we know of can do this. There's something about us that's like ultra special. And it's really weird and it separates us from them big time. So there's something else at play here. There's something going on. Whether you say it's God that put us here, like his creation. To some extent, I do believe something like that. But I don't believe in traditional like church God that you would talk about and those things. That's not my solid beliefs so far. And my beliefs change over time. So my beliefs are based on truth. Basically, I'm a numbers guy and statistics. And, I look at the whole universe, like the big size, what's going on. Because I know that Earth is just a small little... So, yeah. So basically, my views are based on truth and solid proof that we do have, or the most proof we have. So, based on everything I know that is solid proof, that's where my beliefs are right now. I believe there's something bigger, way bigger than us, obviously. So I think there is a creator. Whether you want to call it God, then go for it. But I don't know exactly what to call it other than the creator so far. And I've said this before where it could actually be the universe itself in a bigger picture. Like, we don't know what it looks like if you zoom out. We don't know what's beyond, the distance we can see with our space telescopes. We don't know. There's so much we don't know. We don't know 99% of what there is in existence. Everything that we know is nothing compared to what's out there. So if you just think about that, we have no clue what's going on. We know a few things about Earth, our planet, that we're stuck on so far until, the next decade or so, but it's just crazy that there's that much mystery. And we think, that's what's funny, is humans think they know the truth. They think they know the answers. And then they just, that's called faith, though. I do understand that. You want to believe in something, and if it gives you good morals, I'm not opposed to that. But me, myself, I have to know the truth. And I will dig into the truth as far as I can. And I'm not going to put beliefs in things that I don't think are true based on the available data so far. So my beliefs will always be based on truth. So those change. If we find out new things that are solid proof, my views might change a little bit. But so far, that's where they sit. There is a creator. There is a higher purpose that the creator had in mind for each of us individually. So like say we each have our own destiny and kind of ending that we should reach in our lifetime. Kind of a planned path. But at the same time, I think we do have, you know, what they call free will, where you can do whatever the hell you want. But see, that's where sometimes I think people stray off the path of their destiny, you know, really far. And I think that's when their life starts falling apart. That's when bad things start happening to people, when they're not on their path, like at all. They keep straying off the path. I think there's something to that. So back to that. So I think the creator made every human with a destiny of their own. So each individual human has a destiny, an ultimate path that they should follow or try to follow. And how you find that is what feels right. Like when you're living your life, what feels the most right? You know what I mean? So if you're in uncomfortable situations or, you know, working a job you hate every day, you're just getting by, you want something more, you know you're meant for something more, that's because you are. This is not what we're meant to be doing, working 40-hour work weeks or more, you know, doing jobs that don't actually even help humanity. They're just there. They're just kind of, it's just a job to get money to survive. So this system we have in place is not good. The only reason we are tolerating it is because it has trickled in over time. And, you know, it's just stuck. We can't change it right now, instantly. Nobody wants this. Nobody fucking wants this. And the people who do, they're not capable of seeing a future where it can be better than this. I mean, there are people who love their job and jobs where you do help people or animals and humanity and you progress humanity. And those jobs are good. But what I'm saying is, if nobody actually even has to work, if robots and AI are doing all jobs for free or very, very cheap, and nobody needs money to survive on, that means you have so much more free time in your life to choose what you want to be doing. So your passion, so you can follow your path. You can find the exact things you like and that you're good at. And that's where you contribute the most to humanity, when you are in line with your talents and skills and your passions. And I mean, this is what I dream of as like the ultimate future. And I think it might happen. And it's at least part of it's going to happen. So where money doesn't really matter as far as survival. There's not going to be homeless people on the streets anymore. I mean, all that shit's going to be 100% solved, or else way, way more solved than it is today with AI and robots. Because once the robots build themselves, what that means is a $30,000 robot. So it costs $30,000 to make one robot. But once that robot is so good, once that robot can output $500,000 of labor before it even needs repaired once, what you're saying is the robot is actually less than free to create. So if the robot... I argue with people about this shit all the time on Facebook and whatever, social media. I even argue with movie stars and multimillionaires. I've said this before. Robots and AI are a great equalizer. So what this means is everybody's going to have the same tools for free or cheap. Every single person on this earth will be able to afford the same tool that is the ultimate fucking tool to life and creation and working and everything. AI. AI superintelligence and humanoid robots will eventually be so cheap or free that it's the great equalizer of humanity, where it sets everyone on an equal or more equal path than, you know, we have been. Because it's really unequal right now. Of course, you can see that. So anyways, that's how I see that. But a lot of people can't grasp that there's this much change coming, because they're so used to this traditional old stuff. And, you know, working fucking jobs you hate and making just enough money to live on. And everybody wants to solve, world hunger. Everybody has something to say about world hunger and, oh yeah, help the homeless. Well, no shit. That's what the robots and AI are going to finally fucking solve this. That's what we're not realizing. I mean, I realize it, but most people, 98% of people do not realize this because they don't follow this tech shit so in depth like I have for years. This is going to be unlike anything you could have ever imagined. What's going to happen in our lifetime. This is going to be insane. Okay. I got to wrap this up because it's getting long as hell. Okay, so anti-aging and immortality. So Grok rates me based on everything it knows about my fitness records and everything with the steps and health and everything. So far it rates me as I'm age 37. I'm almost 38. It says my body age was 9 years younger. So I think 28. I think it said body age 28, which is pretty damn good. So basically I'm trying to, with all this fitness stuff and living healthier and all that, I'm trying to extend my lifetime as far as I possibly can until AI superintelligence figures out aging and, reverse aging even. And eventually immortality, because apparently the brain can live forever. So you don't technically really need your body forever. I mean, you could just start replacing organs as you need them with synthetic built organs by robots, basically, that are perfect, like that are perfected to your DNA, your blood, everything. I mean, all that will be simple within our lifetime. So say your heart's going bad, you're older and your heart's finally going out, just fucking throw a new one in there. Throw a new and better one. Throw one that's better than the human heart in there, that's more perfected to your DNA. Just as perfect for your DNA. I mean, you'll be able to do that. Whether that's cheap or free instantly, though, it probably won't be right away, but like I said, once the robot thing starts happening where they build themselves for cheaper than free, and there's billions of robots, when there's equal to or more robots than humans on this planet, I mean, everything will be abundant. They won't have to be charging money. Nobody will need the money like that. You won't be paying for the humans to do the jobs. You'll be paying robots that were built for free to do the job. So pretty much free at some point. I mean, how awesome would that be? You want to live longer? Your heart's about to fucking go out? You just go grab a new one and you're healed in like a day, at that point in the future. And then every organ after that, as organs start failing, just throw a new one in. So you could just keep doing that, and if it gets to the point where people replace their body with robot arms and shit, which there already are, people who lose limbs, some of them have. But yeah, when I said the brain can live forever, technically alone it can't, but there is a way. So when nanobots, which I think is already kind of a thing, and by the way, robots already do some major surgeries, but they're not like humanoid robots, like with the Tesla ones that are coming out. They're not in that form, but they're like, a robot arm with like, tools and shit that it can do what it needs to do during the surgery. But they're way more precise than humans already today. And they're already doing surgeries today. So, I mean, eventually humanoid robots will be able to just do everything as far as health. You go in, you need something done. The robot does it quick, perfectly, extremely perfect every single fucking time. I mean, you never have to worry about a failed attempt. You know what I mean? So it'll get to that point in our lifetime too, easily. I've had people argue with me on that too, that won't happen, and I'm just like, I mean, there is probably a 0% that chance that doesn't happen. It's going to happen. I don't know how you think it's not. Just look at the things already happening today. why would anyone go to the hospital for a life-saving surgery and say, hey, can I have the human do it, even though it's proven on the stats that the human is 10 times worse at it in precision and success rate? And also, the human charges a shit ton for their time to do it. So can I just pick the human over the robot? Literally nobody's going to be doing that, you guys. I don't know why you think... I don't know why anyone would think that. I mean, if it comes down to a life-saving surgery and you need success, you're going to pick the fucking robot. There's no... If you didn't, you would be retarded. So I don't know why people are arguing about this. It's just because they don't believe it's going to happen. Or don't want it to happen for some reason, because somehow they think it's not going to be better than it is today, when actually it's going to be way better. That's all it is, denial. But so the brain can live forever though, with nanobots. So once little mini robot, like cell-sized, can go through your bloodstream and into your brain, they can remove all the, the plaque or the bad shit in there, the buildup, and it can basically renew all the cells over time, and probably pretty quick in the future. So you can, it's not impossible. You can make your brain live forever. Fucking bangers, Matt. Hell. Okay, gotta wrap it up. Well, let's see here. So the brain living forever, yes, it's possible. But some people will be like, well, why would I just want my brain? Like, what about my body? Your body is not who you are. I mean, it is a small part of who you are. And today people probably see it as a large part, even though really it's just your brain. Your brain is everything you are mentally, like how you think, how you feel, how you view things, your entire personality, everything, every memory. Your brain is all of it. Your body doesn't really matter that much. Your body is just... You got to keep your body healthy to keep your brain alive for now. Your soul isn't... If the soul is a physical thing, which some people think it's like... I don't know how to explain it. Almost like a magical thing that's like put within you. Like a spirit from, the creator. To where that would like detach and it's not actually in you, in your physical body anywhere. I don't really know exactly. I think there is something with that maybe. But let's just say if the soul was in your physical body, if it was located in your physical body, it would be within your brain. It's not in your heart. That's just like a metaphor thing. People, with love, where they love you with all their heart and that kind of thing. There's nothing actually in your heart that makes you think or feel. That's just to pump your blood, to make your brain stay alive. So, I mean, if you wanted to live forever, you could do it. And I'm hoping that it gets to that point in our lifetime. And I think it might. I know it'll definitely get to the point where we can live to be at least like 150, maybe 200. That's like minimum. I would say my better rating would be around the 500 age range, depending on what you're willing to do for it, If you're willing to get synthetic organs and stuff, eventually. And, that's all up to the person. So, of course, all of this is going to be optional. Because I've had people say, well, why the fuck would I want to live forever in this world, the way it is? Well, yeah, no shit, it's ass. That's why we're shooting for better, guys. That's why the AI and robots are going to make it awesome. But, I mean, at that point, you might want to live forever. Might be that awesome. So, I mean, there are people out there who literally tell me they don't want to live longer because they don't like life. There's the prediction of the future, guys. That's gonna age like perfectly, just like everything I just said. Isn't that crazy? I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. It's just going to be insane when all of this comes true in real time in our lifetimes. Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, there's some crazy shit happening in the next decade or two even. ASI, in the first in history ever that machines are smarter than humans in every aspect, is happening in the next decade. Easily. So that's going to change everything. Everything you know is out the window at that point. Everything, you're going to have a new mindset, and you're going to have to base that mindset on the shit I'm talking about right now if you want to live well in this new world. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I don't know why people are scared of this. Because let me tell you why. There's people who say, yeah, maybe life would be better if we just go back to primitive ways. Let's just go hunt and gather. Let's live off the land. And I love that stuff. I'm not against that. And all of that will actually happen again on new planets. I mean, that's not over. But on Earth, it kind of is over. You know what I mean? It's not a new frontier anymore. But there's billions and billions of new frontiers out there. Earth-like planets, paradise planets. I mean, it's just endless. We just have to get there. And Mars is pretty barren. That's going to be our first planet, other than the moon that we inhabit. But we can make it pretty nice because Mars can be terraformed. It's not impossible. So there can be water. There can be plants eventually. There could be more of an atmosphere, more of a sky. Eventually. I don't know about our lifetime on that one, but we'll definitely be able to live there in domes and stuff, in habitats. It'll be pretty dope. Go outside in your suit, in your Tesla and SpaceX suit, and run around like fucking Iron Man. You guys think I'm kidding, but just watch what happens. Watch what fucking happens, dude. So excited. So yeah, in the next decade, just expect AI superintelligence, millions, if not billions, of humanoid robots, useful ones that can do everything a human can do physically, easily. And then also expect humans to be inhabiting the moon and Mars easily in our lifetime, but probably pretty easily within the next decade even. But, I have that whole prediction list that Grok is going to auto-post to X at the end of every month with all my predictions. And those are more of my rock-solid predictions that I fully expect to come true. So we'll see how that plays out, because Grok will mark them true or false in real time every month, no matter what. So even if I die, he's gonna be doing that, So even if I'm gone, my predictions will live on, and we'll see. We'll see what I was right about. It's gonna be fucking crazy. But yeah, anyways, Tesla humanoid robots will step foot on Mars before humans do. They're gonna go there in SpaceX Starship and start building the habitats and shit to prepare for the humans coming like 2 years later, basically. It's going to be fucking crazy. And then within our lifetime, there's going to be thousands, well, probably hundreds at a time of SpaceX Starships launching with humans inside. Each one can hold 100 humans. So we're talking like thousands and thousands of humans are going to be living on Mars in our lifetime. Easy. There's going to be probably a self-sustaining city on Mars in our lifetime. And, like those biodomes and plants and domes and growing food and probably even some animals, I don't know, in those domes. We'll see what all happens, but yeah, we're definitely going to Mars. That's a no-brainer. You'll see it. Just live a little bit longer here. You'll see all that. Oh yeah, and I didn't talk more about that argument about the primitive lifestyle. Sometimes I get people who say, life was way better without all this technology and whatever. I mean, yeah, there was some aspects that were good, but also humans back then had to really worry about surviving, like actual survival, not just enough money, but like you could die the next day because you literally can't fucking go hunt your food type of thing. So, I mean, there's some good things about it. I'm sure it was probably fun, some of it. But, I mean, we have it made compared to what it could be. Technology is so goddamn useful. You just have to know how to use it and you have to appreciate it. So, I mean, what's funny is these people arguing this are, you know, saying this on a social media platform, over the internet, through all this technology, through $1,000 smartphone that they're holding all day with them. I mean, come on. You're being a hypocrite. You're using technology every day. If you don't like it, then remove yourself from all of it and go live in the wilderness. Don't just speak things that are nonsense that you're not living by. But that's most of what I've seen, personally. But I do like that stuff. I mean, I built that solar cabin out in the trees, and I love wilderness stuff. But I also realize what we need to do and how useful technology is. And I don't really separate it with nature as much as most people do, because you have to remember that if there is a creator that created everything, technically the particles inside of our bodies that we're made of, we are the same thing as everything. We're all the same thing, basically. It's just the molecules are in different patterns. That's what makes things look like they're built different or whatever. But if you zoom in to the smallest particles, we're all made of the same thing. My phone, a robot, fucking AI data center, an animal, you know, a human, everything is technically made of the same things. So if there's an almighty creator, he fucking made all of this. So you can blame it on his ass. I mean, he made humans capable. He specifically made humans. He wired our brains and our DNA to be doing these things. If there's a creator, that's how it went. How else would it go? So, if that's what you believe in, then you should love technology. Okay, final thing. And what I was getting at is, so say we removed all technology, we went back to the old ways. You know, we were all planting gardens, getting our own food. There was no stores where you have to pay money or you don't have to go earn money. All of the systems removed, and we're just living off the land. It would be fun. It would. But that only gets us so far. The Earth, based on its history, has been through 6 extinction events that we know of so far. So, just based on that pattern alone, the remaining age of the Earth, we're looking at about at least 10 major extinction events that are going to happen that will either wipe out all life on Earth or almost all life each time. So, I mean, humans are fucked. Humans are completely fucked if we don't leave this planet at some point. It might be a long time. We don't know exactly when the next one happens. It could be 1,000 years. It could be 1,000,000 years. It could be 100 years. It could be tomorrow. We really don't know. There is some percentage. There's always a percent. Every day is a roll of the dice to some extent. So, I mean, we're taking a risk every day, whether you think we are or not. It's a fact. There is a small risk every single day that humanity ends. And eventually that risk will get higher and higher as longer periods of time go by and crazier shit starts happening to our planet again. Because it's not the most stable planet, and the past has proven it. So, okay, yeah, there's 10 more extinction events at least. But the real kicker is the sun will die. This is a proven fact. Every star in the night sky dies. Our sun is a star. It's our local star that's closest to us. That's what provides all life, basically, to our planet. Without the sun, there is no life here. But when the sun dies, it expands by 250 times. And it will literally make Earth 4,000 degrees, every single solid object, everything you're looking at here will be lava. I mean, this won't be here by then, but like the land here that I'm on will all be lava, an ocean of lava. That's it, fire and lava, 4,000 degrees. And it will probably even get consumed by the sun. The sun will get so big, it'll pull the Earth, it'll come to the Earth's orbit and fucking destroy it. And even if somehow it doesn't get that far, it will still cook the Earth at 4,000 degrees for thousands and thousands of years. That is a guaranteed. So people who hate technology and want us to reverse technology, they're dooming us, to plainly put it. Even they might not know it or believe it, but it's a fact. If you remove all technology, humanity ends. It is a 100% guaranteed fact. So, technology is our purpose. It is our purpose to become multiplanetary. And the major tools that will make that happen and make it happen faster and easier and better is AI superintelligence, humanoid robots, and advanced spaceships and space travel technology. And all of those things I just said, you're going to see in our lifetime happen, like, big time. So it's going to get really exciting. To me, anyways. I mean, I don't know how it can't be exciting, because this shit is nuts. It's hard to believe it's actually a real thing. Like, this is really going to happen. You better live to see it. Because I'm going to, goddammit. Every single one of those pairs has crossed the United States coast-to-coast distance. Those are the only shoes in the whole entire world, in human history, that have been documented and proven to cross the distance of the United States coast-to-coast, each pair. So once that pair is filled at 9 pairs, it'll be planet Earth, 25,000 miles, which has also never been done in less than 17 pairs. So by the time the shelf is done, I'll have at least 3, maybe 4 world firsts in human history completed. And during that time, I'll probably do some other shit too. So, I mean, I'm working on this shit. I'm gonna live, goddammit. I'm gonna see all this shit I just said. And it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited. You guys better be there with me. Don't die.